You get a lot off of it. Of course, Puff gets rest, but what you'll probably see from Nackle here getting into it is that because Puff is so light, you can only get 1 or 2 up tilts from Kirby per. And so what Nackle will do a lot of times will up tilt again, and then dare, and it'll bring CTG back down to the stage and then react from there. Sometimes with another up tilt, maybe an F smash, back air, something like that. That gets a lot more damage than just hopefully trying to land a 3rd up tilt.
Got you. All right, guys. Losers finals here at Low Tier City 7. If you guys haven't already, make sure you're tweeting it out. Tell all your folks. Grab your grandma, grab your grandpa, grab the kids, everybody. We're going to have a good old time. So we're going to have battle of 2 of DFW's finest in present company.
Is that show?
But they're super homies too. Oh my god. You can even see CTG laughing that one off. These guys have been going at it for years. So it's almost the expectation that you might see some weird oddball stuff here and there. Good down tilt though from Kirby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the person who's played CTG the most in his life is Nackle, and the person Nackle's played the most in his life is CTG.
Yeah.
So these guys know each other pretty well, I'd say.
Okay, back throw. The mid-air battles. Oh no. Gosh. This is the Smash version of that Air Pilot movie. I don't remember which one I'm talking about. The one with Tom Cruise in it.
Oh.
The one that has Maverick and Goose in it. I don't remember the name. I'm tired. It's been a day.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh man. This is just a battle for air control right now. They're both blasting it off both ways. Can you tell me like what's going through people's minds whenever you're having like these battles for you're in the air, you're mid-air, you're trying to figure it out. Both of you have multiple hops. Is there like a mini game that's going on there like mentally that you're trying to figure out?
So a lot of part of it is you want the high ground, which is great, but you also want it on top plat. So a lot of times when they're up in the air fighting for each other, they'll sometimes go away from top plat in the air, and they want to get back on top of that.
Top Gun. You saying top plat so many times made me think of Top Gun. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I'm so glad I could be of assistance.
I apologize, chat. I'm sorry. But, okay. So, which one's Maverick and which one's Goose? That's what we're trying to find out today. Oh, man.
Good defensive up air. It was really smart. Got Kirby off of him.
So, at this point, jockeying for the top plat, rising aerials there. Oh, edge guard is not going to work. Yeah, you don't even have to at that rate. Way too low. But now dead even, right?
Yeah, essentially, with the rest on the table.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, back airs. Even from that low, threatening it up. Okay. Ooh, okay, cross up.
That was the percent, 81 on side plat.
Wow.
I believe it's 68 on top plat, 81 on side plat, and then 90 on ground.
This man is percent perfect, is what you're telling me?
Either he knew his percents or he got a little bit lucky. Interesting. The reset takes him out after next. The Puff killer. Down tilt on side plat, that's the Puff killer. It sends Puff at such an awkward angle, and because they're low on jumps usually by that point, Puff is just too far and away to recover back to stage.
Yeah. You see CTG with a little bit of, God dang it, I got hit with it again moment. But if there's anyone that I know that's the best, that's one of the brightest optimists I've met, it's definitely CTG. This man will smile in the face of adversity and just say, let's go for another round. So, one down, and his spirits are still probably up. We're going to see how this goes. Of course, it's best of 5. Ooh, okay. Up tilt. Boom. And that'll do. He's going to take a little bit of damage here.
Tried to read the tech roll.
Fading back there, and now it's Nackle in that same position that he's been abusing so much this game. Trading places, though. Follows up again. Oh, no. Just slightly too wide on the dare. Okay, again, same situation. One more time. Down smash this time. No tech, that's going to finish it off.
Jigglypuff down smash is a great edge guarding tool. You can use it, honestly, almost at about any point in its animation, and it will edge guard. Its hitboxes go out so far, they last for so long. You can press it at ledge, and you'll most likely be fine.
And that forward smash, though, from Nackle. And the down tilt again. That's Kirby's equivalent of a shine. We'll take it. Yeah. So, no grab there. Both of these guys just sharking and kind of fishing across each of their shields, trying to see what they can figure out. The next level of the mix-up when both of them are holding shield is just go for the tomahawk, see what you can find off of it. Oh, he gets rolled in. That's why he dashed to the left there.
That was actually really good by CTG there. So he was getting dared on the edge of the stage, and normally that would push you off of the stage, and he would die because Jigglypuff's vertical recovery is so bad. But as soon as his shield got a thing, he DI'd back onto stage and make sure he'd live. He was been doing that as his shield was getting hit. It was great awareness.
That's awesome. Gosh, even in the heat of pressure, the heat of the fight, these guys are still thinking about all those small little pass backs. That was clean.
Good fade back.
He knew exactly what Nackle wanted. That has been his go-to every time they've been off stage. So waiting for it. Ooh, the teleport right underneath. Buttery slickness. Great job. Dares him. Finishes him. No.
Gets sent the wrong way. He put out that down smash just a hair too late.
Trying to find what's optimal positioning here. Nackle just continuously threatening the high ground. Holding that top plat. Oh, but now tides are shifting back and forth. Here we go. The ebb and flow of battle. That is the longest nair. Okay. So that soft nair leads into a finishing off setup. I mean, in Nackle's position right now, what are you looking for? That's one of them.
Yes. Again, because Puff dies so early, forward throw from Kirby is fantastic kill option since it kills around 70–80%.
Ooh, here we go. Follows up. Tech rolls out, gets out of that situation. Took about 20% worth of damage here, but now just trying to see if he can find that opening. Sharking underneath, there's the up air. No. Is this the opener that he's looking for? This is super tense. So, at this position, both of these guys trying to jockey for aerial control. Is there anything that you keep in mind, maybe that you've noticed tendencies from either one of these players that stands out?
Yeah, a lot of times if you face one way and throw out an attack, you'll throw it out a lot in a row, and that led to a rest. Oh my goodness, what a conversion.
Oh, I can hear the controller slapping, like him slapping it from here.
I think he was like taunting. I think that's what that was supposed to be, him pressing the L button. But back to what I was saying, though. A lot of times, if you face the same way in the air, if you have your back to the opponent in the air a lot, and you use bear a lot, your opponent can pick up on that. Because, you know, the frame down is going to stay the same the whole time you use the move, anytime you use the move. So the opponents can pick up on that if you use the same move consecutively in a row. So you do have to actually mix it up while you're in the air. You're not just jumping around.
Oh, whip punishing that up tilt. Oh, okay, interesting.
I'm not entirely sure what CTG was going for there, but it led to an easy stock for Nackle.
So at this rate, there's a bit of a mental fortitude that you have to have playing in this kind of a matchup, right?
It takes a lot of patience to not go mad from 5 games of top plat air camping.
Okay, so against that down tilt, you saw him slam into the wall and he was able to get control of it. Can you talk about how that works?
Yeah, so in this game, there's only Smash DI. There's no what other games refer to as just DI. So whenever we talk about DI, that's what we're referring to. And one of the things about it, especially when you're near the ledge, is you want to Smash DI towards the stage, because when you hit like the ledge, the corner of the stage there, you can get popped up in the opposite direction of where you're mashing. So say, for example,
he didn't want to get sucked up, so he goes in for the cross up to try to cross back over and punish him.
Oh, and he lives for it. But yeah, you want to DI towards the stage to hopefully get popped, because you can get popped up into the air, and that will allow you to recover back on stage. But it's hard, requires a lot of inputs, is usually pretty specific in the position you have to be. But as long as you keep DIing towards the stage, you won't get sent as far away because you're hitting a wall. So people will DI towards the stage, hit the wall, won't get sent as far as back, and they can recover again. See a lot of characters typically like Falcon do that with poor recoveries.
That makes sense. At this rate, Nackle is looking real good for this match. 4 stocks up. He's going to lose that stock here.
Loses it 2 minutes in, though. He took 3 stocks of CTGs in the meantime.
Oh, he's crossing.
Great bear.
Trying to get the timing for drop down there. Trades.
And the down tilt will do it again.
This game's winner is
Dylan's got Skechers right now in his forehead from all the down tilts and the dares that Nackle's been throwing out, man. That's been a ton. That's been so much of the pressure that's been coming out there. But to his own credit, I mean, Dylan's been fine. Whenever he finds the conversions, he definitely tries to make the most out of them, especially at the lower percentages. The up tilt into rest combos, all the conversions that he's been trying to follow. The trickiness has been, though, is that as soon as it seems like he gets to those mid percentages, and later, it seems like he's been having some trouble finishing off his stocks, right?
Yeah, so a lot of the Puff's higher kill confirms is up tilt, up air, up smash, and back throw. And Nackle hasn't been getting grabbed basically at all. He's been barely getting grabbed into what could be a rest setup. So he's playing his I don't know what you want to call it, his spacing game, I suppose, quite well. He's keeping himself away while still tacking on all the damage to be up 2-1 so far.
Nackle's turning on the patience.
As I say that, of course. As I say that.
Yo, commentator's curse, man. Don't worry, you just tell him what he needed to know. You spoke to him telepathically.
Yes, it was heart to heart. But because the rest was across stage, Nackle had a lot of room to live, so he's still alive here. Although the rest did do quite a bit of damage. That'll be another one, though. Off the top, CTG will not get punished.
Nackle saying, all right, I got to change to another banger. All right, new stock, new song. Let's go. Oh, immediately dropping down, going drop down back air, trying to see if he can catch him. But CTG manages to escape. Oof. Trades are not in CTG's favor at the moment due to the higher percentages. But Nackle is racking up these percentages. And at 86, I mean, you can't survive a throw on top plat, let alone the side plat. So CTG is going to be trying to spend even more of his time jumping, trying to stay away, focusing to keep away from all those grabs. This is the slow burn. Did you bring popcorn?
I'm sorry?
You bring popcorn?
I did not, unfortunately.
You gotta bring some popcorn in the back, man. Oh, chat, I hope you got some going on right now. If not, let's get to popping. Just slam some 0s and 1s on the keyboards. Keep yourself entertained. No, like this. These are all the subtle nuances that are going on here. All these guys are just constantly thinking, how do I get control? How do I see if I can jockey? What's the best way that I can kind of condition him? How many hops has he done so far? How many hops does he have left? Can I see if I can get above him? It's constant resource management.
Even though that it seems like a lot of the time they're just kind of floating around, there is so much that goes into this. So it's not just that, oh, somebody got a forward smash one time or something like that. All this stuff for the top plat is super important and honestly really hard to do well.
Well, the big thing that I think people they get too caught up in the action that happened just now. They don't think so much, though, about everything that led up to that point. Because if you think so far as, well, I just lost that stock. Well, what's the story of how you lost that stock? Sure, you got hit with the forward smash that just killed you there. Sure, but what led to it? Where's all that percentage that came from? What were the small mistakes that you made that allowed someone to build a percentage on you? All those small little aspects that kind of come together. It just so happens that in this particular matchup, it just happens over a longer period of time.
And it happens a lot more. Out of matchups in 64, this is definitely one of the most.
Oh, no!
Great shield break set up there by Nackle. Guaranteed kill on Jigglypuff if you land it.
Nackle's turning it up, man. This man is ruthless.
I think Nackle wants the run back.
Yeah. He was not happy in the way that he lost to Robert. In the slightest. You saw his last game. Pick the Falcon, spent the most of the time taunt canceling at the edges.
Yes. That'll do it, though. Look at that forward smash. He died at 70% at the ledge. Kirby's forward smash